Good morning and welcome to Friday Folk Tales and Fairy Tales. I hope everyone is enjoying their summer reading and you're coming back in and getting your prizes for all the hard work you did. Today we're reading The Fisherman and His Wife. So I think you'll enjoy this book. I do want to remind you that you can come to the library and pick up your little packet with all the activities in it. If not, email me at this address and I will send you the links to most of what we have. Also you can check out different versions of this book as well, either online where you can digitally read it, or you can come get the physical book like I have here to read. So today is The Fisherman and His Wife, and this is one of those folk tales that has a moral to it. I love the artwork in this book. I think it's so colorful and bright. Long ago, there was a fisherman who lived with his wife in a pigsty by the sea. One day, the fisherman caught an unusually large flounder. "Please spare my life. I'm not a fish, but an enchanted prince," the flounder begged. Surprised that the fish could speak, the fisherman let him go. When the fisherman arrived home, his wife asked for the fish that she could cook for dinner. The fisherman told her about the flounder. "Did you not wish for anything before you let him go?" she asked. "Well, what would I possibly wish for?" the fisherman asked. "We live in a place that's small and stinks. Go tell the enchanted flounder I want a hut," the wife insisted. The sea was stirring when the fisherman returned. "Flounder, my wife has a wish," he called out. "What is it?" the flounder asked as he swam near the shore. "A hut," the fisherman answered. "Go then, she already has it," the flounder said. When the fisherman arrived home, his wife said, "Husband, isn't this much better?" "Yes," the fisherman answered. "Now we'll be happy." And they were for a few days, until the wife said, "This hut's too small. Go, husband, and tell the flounder I want a stone castle." The fisherman knew that this was not right, but he did not want to argue, so he went. The sea was green and murky when the fisherman called the flounder that the wife had another wish to make. "What does she want now?" said the flounder. "Alas, she wants a stone castle," the fisherman called. "Go then, she already has it," the flounder said. When the fisherman arrived home, his wife asked, "Is this not beautiful?" "Yes," the fisherman said. "Now let us be content." The following morning, the wife decided, "We should be king of all the land." "But I don't want to be king," said the fisherman. "Then I will be. Go tell the flounder I must be king," the wife said. So the fisherman left with a heavy heart. The sea was dark and frothy when the fisherman called to the flounder that his wife had another wish. "What does she want now?" the flounder asked. "To be king," the fisherman said, frightened. "Go home, she is king," the flounder said. The fisherman went home and said, "Now, wife, there is nothing more to wish for." "I am king and you are nothing but my husband. Go tell the flounder I want to be emperor of all the lands," the wife ordered. The sea was black and boiled up from the deep below. The fisherman trembled when he called out to the flounder. "What does she want now?" the flounder asked. "To be emperor," the fisherman called. "Go, she is emperor," the flounder called back. The wife was emperor. Are you not satisfied now? The fisherman asked. No, the wife said. I am imperior. Now I want to be the Pope too. Go immediately and tell the flounder. The sea roared as it rose higher and higher. The fisherman was afraid when he called out to the flounder. What does she want now? The flounder asked. To be Pope, the fisherman answered. She is Pope, the flounder shouted. When the fisherman arrived home, he said, Wife, you are Pope. Now let well enough alone. But as the sun rose in the morning sky, the wife said, I want to be God. Go tell the flounder at once. The fisherman was horrified. I cannot ask the flounder to do this, he begged. The wife fell into a rage, and so the fisherman left. The sea rose with waves as high as mountains when the fisherman called out. What does she want now? The flounder shouted. She wants to be God, the fisherman cried out. Go to her, the flounder called. When the fisherman arrived home, there was the old pigsty, and beside it was his wife. And that is where the fisherman and his wife lived from that day on. Okay, so I hope you like the pictures and the story too. And the moral of this story is to be content with what you have, to be happy with what you have. So we had some fun activities to do in this one. In your activity packet, we have some flannel pieces. We have a fish and a boy and a girl and some other pieces so that you can retell the story. Maybe you can share this story with your brother or sister or your cousin or maybe your grandparents or mom and dad or somebody that you like to spend time with. That would be fun. Also, we have this special little balloon. See, it has a fish on it. And you can color and decorate it, and then there's directions how to attach this, and you can make your own little balloons, a little party balloon. Also, we have inside, you can make your own book of the fisherman and his wife, and you can, we have the pages, you can cut it out and staple it together like I have here, and you can color it, and that's another way that you can reread the story and tell the story to others. Also, we have inside some paper and with some directions right here for a friendly little fish here. And you can make it out of origami fish here. And you can actually make several of them if you wanted, but this one's mine. And I put a little smiley face on him. So that's my little flounder. Also inside, we have a little art project that you can do using bottle caps, like off of like your sodas or off of juices or water bottles, and you have different color ones. You can make your own little fish, and we'll give you some little pieces here and you can decorate them. Draw, these are little water bubbles, and you can make a fish scene if you want to do one at the bottom of the sea. You could do that. You could do crashing waves, whatever you would like, but this one was fun to do and make little fish creatures out of bottle caps. Also inside of our packet, we have some word searches to do and some story questions. I don't know, some of you guys like mazes. You can help the fish get from one end to the other. We have some story strips that you can cut up and put them in order and remember how the story went. Also, if you like to draw, we have some directions of some different type of houses you can draw for the story that you're going to retell. So we have a cartoon house direction and a fairy tale house direction, so you can draw some different homes for when you retell the story with the flannel pieces. Also inside, we have a recipe for a snack, and make sure that you ask your parents for help, or someone older that can help you in the kitchen. So if you could get some ingredients, it's just a few ingredients. You just need a cake box of ingredients that you can just make some cupcakes. And then you just need some like Skittles or M&Ms or some sort of type of candy. And you can make your own cupcake that looks like a fish. See him there? Lips and eyes. Make little scales with the M&Ms. So I think you'll have fun making those cupcakes, and they'll be delicious. So have fun reading this summer. I know that it's not much longer, many more weeks that we have left, but I hope you're having a really good time with our fairy tales, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.